Dave, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July. Aquarius, I've just been shuffling the cards there, and one card has particularly dropped out twice, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So Aquarius, just feel destiny is taking an interest in your hair. So this is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month there. We have the month of July. I'll put the deck. General reading, Aquarius, so if it does not resonate, please feel free to check out my other readings that are related to your natal charts. So at the heart of the spread, Aquarius, we have is the Four of Wands, fire energy. What's crossing it is the Four of Pentacles, earth energy. What's crowning the spread is the Queen of Cups, water energy. What lies beneath is the Star, major arcana card, and this is you showing up in your reading, Aquarius. I feel it's a very powerful time all around for a lot of signs, because this is happening in a lot of the readings. They're turning up in their own reading. In the recent past, we have here is the Tower, and this is another major arcana card, and it talks about Scorpio. Coming towards you is the Fool card. Lovely. This is you again, Aquarius, turning up in your reading. The Fool is a major arcana card, and it's Aquarius again. It's Aries as well, I have to say. It's Uranus, so the planet of sudden change. And the outcome here is the Ten of Pentacles. Lovely. Earth energy. Again, the overall energy we have here is the King of Pentacles. So, and the King of Pentacles for me, it is Earth, but it's mainly Capricorn. I've just done the Capricorn reading there. But here we have it now is Aquarius. So the Four of Wands. So this month here, we're talking about, you know, Saturn, and especially for Aquarians, it's this. The planet Saturn is talking about something that, you know, not something, it could be a lot of things that, you know, have happened, and it's talking about, you know, the last 30 years of your life. And Saturn talks about, you know, washing away, you know, karma, you know, in your life that's probably gone on for the last 30 years of your life. It's things that you probably weren't aware of, but in the last 18 months of your life has brought up these things. And the reason why it's brought up is for you to, you know, to get rid of, because it's, you know, allowing you to, you know, have a new way of life, you know, but you have to get rid of these karma lessons, you know, that, you know, have been reoccurring in the last, you know, 30 years of your life. And it, you know, it's going to be, you know, very, very significant for Aquarians, because 2021 for Aquarians is a very big year, you know. We are coming, you know, we're in the age of Aquarius, but like, you know, that is thousands of years, like, you know. So this is the very beginning, the precipice of it, like, you know. And what's ending, you know, is all, you know, is Pisces, which is all to do with institutions and that, you know. So Aquarius is for the, you know, for mankind, for humanitarian, for a new way of thinking, you know, for, you know, technology, you know, and stuff alike. And we're seeing all, you know, institutions, governments and all being broken down here, especially now in the last 6 months or so to 18 months. But the last 6 months, and they reckon that the next 6 months is going to be no different do you know, because, you know, a new time is coming about, you know, and it is the Aquarius time. But so I feel, you know, Aquarians, like the next couple of years, you know, of your life is just going, you know, probably get, you know, better and better, you know, as I say, this is, you know, your time. And here with the King of Pentacles, it talks about Capricorn, and I think this is more to do with Saturn, because Aquarius and Capricorn share the same planet Saturn, but Saturn works differently in Capricorn to what it does in Aquarius. It has been in Aquarius for the past couple of months, but mainly it's been in Capricorn. Now it's moved back into Capricorn here from Aquarius, and this will allow Aquarians to move forward now. They might have been, you know, you might have been feeling in the last few months a little bit, you know, things have slowed down, you know, and it has slowed down, you know, in the outer, you know, world, but in your inner world as well. But now it's going to start taking back up. What we have here is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands talks about the 1111 card, you know, doors opening up for you. I feel, you know, it can be due with you know, within your home. You know, I feel that you may, because the Four of Pentacles is crossing this, I feel that you are secure in your home. And it could be, you know, financially, you could be even, you know, working, and I suppose everybody's probably working from home, you know, that can do, but I feel that this is actually being beneficial to you, you know, and you probably have expanded your work in, you know, some way, you know, and it's from working at home, you know, you've had, it says about celebrations and work, but it is actually, you know, that you've had a higher position, or it could be money, or it could be, you know, but a higher, you know, like a, you know, not a, like some type of promotion, something to be celebrated, but to do with your work and your money area. And I feel that this is in the, you know, the home. I feel, what you call it, for some, that they might have made their money going out in the public, but now they're away from the public, away from the town here, and they're still creating money, which is very, very good. What's crowning here is the Queen of Cups, and this is your thoughts. It could be something that, you know, you feel very strong emotion towards. It could be even just because it's to do with your home, you know, a mothering energy. I'm just checking to see as to where Aries is in. Aries into, it's in your third house, which is Gemini, which is communication. You could be, yeah, you could be, you know, with the Queen of Cups, to do with communication. You could be expressing yourself a lot better, you know, through communication, and expressing how you, your emotions, how you feel, you know, because of Mars in Aries, and Mars in Aries is going to be there for the next 6 months. And also I feel because of Mercury, you know, Mercury is retrograde in Cancer, and the Queen of Cups represents Cancer, you know. You could be very expressive towards, you know, your family, and you know, feeling emotionally fulfilled to do with your family. But at this time, you have here, what lies beneath is the star. So you are turning up in your own reading, which is very good. And the star talks about, you know, the star is about it's, you know, it's destiny, you know, and as we had, you know, in the pre-shuffle, the destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune card, fall out a couple of times, you know, so destiny's taking an interest, but with the star is the stars are lining up for you, you know, and I feel that you know, you may feel a little bit vulnerable at this time, because with the star it just shows a vulnerability, but as to what that vulnerability is, I don't know. But in your recent past, we have is the Tower, and the Tower is Scorpio energy, and it's also Mars, and as we say, Mars is in Aries, it's in your third house. You may been you know, have had little outbursts or that within your home, you know, and possibly to do with your children or that, or to do with your mother. That may be a case, but I don't feel it as so strong. I just feel that there's a sudden change in your home life. But I feel it's for the good. I feel it's for the better, because or there will be, you know, if it hasn't just happened already, that it soon will. The Tower talks about, you know, leveling, you know, leveling ground, because whatever was built on in the past wasn't, you know, sustainable. And the reason why the Tower happens, the Tower falls, is because something can be built up. I feel that this probably has happened to you already, and coming towards you is the Fool, and you're taking a new leap of faith. And also the Fool is about Uranus, a sudden change. So, you know, you're going to have a sudden new beginning, but I feel with the outcome that it's going to bring is the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles can talk about, you know, home, can talk about, you know, a strong partnership, can talk about money, making money in the home. I actually do feel that this is very it's very good. Like, I think it's I do think it's about, you know, creating money, and that with through communication of some sort, because of Mars being in your third house. But as well, you know, Uranus is the planet of sudden change. But I think this change is, you know, for good, you know, for a good, it's a good sudden change. It's going to come a bit of a shock, but, you know, positive. I'd just say, you know, with Mercury being in retrograde for the first half as well, I'd just say to for some, just to be careful about with electric and water around you. You know, it could be just like, you know, your kettle blowing or stuff like that. I feel that it is probably around the home. As well with Mercury, you probably need to hold on to your money at this time, to be very, you know, careful with your money and how you spend your money. You know, don't be going on, you know, shopping sprees, or, you know, having outbursts of spending money at this time, because, you know, I feel that, you know, with Mercury in retrograde, that if you do it at this time, it might be something like that, say you buy it off the internet or that, and when you get it, you know, it's not what you thought it was, and there'd be some discrepancy or something to do with the, you know, the payment or the receipt. You mightn't be able to return it. So especially with big, you know, purchases, try to hold off until the, you know, the 20th of July, especially if they're purchases to do with your home, like furnishings and stuff like that. I do feel though as well that And Uranus talks about being in Taurus time, and I know that's, you know, all to do with the home, or that, you know, so I feel you a lot of people might be, you know, doing up your home, or that, you know, investing in your home. I do feel at this time, you know, going forward, I think you're going to be, you know, very light-hearted, very happy, or that. I think you are going to work quite hard as well, but I think you're going to find a happy medium between the both. Do you know, I do feel that because of Mars, that you will work hard, you know what I mean? But there was an old advertisement, you know, work, rest and play. I feel like you'd be a bit like a Mars bar, you know. But I feel like, you know, you're going to be working hard, you know, during the day or whatever, you know, or during your shift or whatever, and then you need to rest, but you also need to, you know, have a little bit of fun. I think you know that already, and I think you are finding an equal, you know, you know, you're balancing, you know, your life well at this time, and you will be. So yeah, Aquarius, I hope you like my reading. If you do, please like, share and leave a comment. Slán.